England are out of the World Cup. OMG. Well, this one has always been England's Achilles heel since the Gareth Southgate days. And this one is purely on Thomas Tuchel. This team, this so-called England's golden generation, I think this one is better, or the players that are available for England are better than the one that they had in 2002 when they lost to Brazil. This England team did not show its true potential, and it's clearly was held back by the manager Thomas Tuchel. Thomas Tuchel, what the actual F? Like, what the hell? Like, why will you defend for 37 minutes after you just scored a goal? You score a goal, you go 1-0 up against Argentina, and you defend for 37 minutes. You bring in 5 defenders, back 5. How about you would have brought in another midfielder, a center mid? Maybe a Kobe Mainu who can control the game alongside Elliot Anderson. I thought he was fantastic up until 80 minutes or 84 minutes. And then how about you bring in Madueke or Saka on the right instead of like taking off Anthony Gordon, who just scored, and bringing on Ezri Konsa? I mean, with all due respect, I've said it before, you don't win anything with Konsa as your defender. And he's playing right back. He's not even playing a center back. He's a center back by trade. He can play right back, but you didn't even bring on a right back with you. Trent Arnold was left behind. He was not even selected. And now you play Reece James, who's half fit. He cannot play one game properly. Or if he plays one game, he's injured for the next 5 games. So Reece James, instead of like Jed Spence on the right and O'Reilly on the left back, O'Reilly, who played most of his Manchester City club season as a left back, was on the bench. And then on top of it, when I saw that Morgan Rogers starts on the right, my God, a player who never played on the right wing throughout the last season. He played a few times on the right wing, who never started a game on the right wing last season, is playing ahead of Saka and Madueke. Like, I know that Madueke was garbage throughout this tournament. But Bukayo Saka, even if you're playing Rodgers for the first half, or just play Bukayo Saka for the first half or 60 minutes. But no, you take off Anthony Gordon, you switch Rodgers to the left wing, and now on the right, you have Reece James. Come on. Argentina became, and we all know that they come into beast mood towards the end of the game, especially after 80 minutes. They throw the kitchen sink or the Messi sink, everything at you. You are thinking that I'm going to park the bus and I'm going to see this game out. You nearly lost to Mexico by doing that. Thank God for that penalty that Harry Kane scored. I just never get this obsession with defending a lead. You want to defend a lead? Bring in a midfielder. Play 5 center mids or 5 midfielders, 4 defenders. Play a 4-5-1. Defenders are not good at keeping hold of the ball. They are good at clearing or defending the box or clearing the ball. Midfielders are good at controlling the game. If you have the ball, like Spain showed us yesterday against France, if you have the ball, then the other team cannot play. So Elliot Anderson, who covers a lot of ground and can actually keep the ball, why not just play him with Kobe Mainu? You brought Kobe Mainu and you kept him on the bench. He didn't play any minutes. He played 0 minutes. There's a player sitting on the bench who can actually control the game against this Argentina team. And Declan Rice is half fit. He had a grueling season with Arsenal. He starts and he clearly struggles against this intensity. It's just baffling to me. Entire baffling factor was like, after scoring a goal, you decide to defend. Why not just try to score another goal? Yeah, you can get it. What's the worst happens? You take a lead, you concede a goal, it's 1-1, then you go again. Once it's 1-1, Argentina will also be cautious because there's more game to play. They might sit back also. They might drop back a little bit, and then you can counter and score another goal. You have at least the option and the time to score another goal. Now, when you conceded, you're there with Dan Burn and Ezri Konsa. You have like 6 defenders. You're playing like 5-4-1, and you don't have any time to put on an offense. How about you play Jude Bellingham as a center mid and play Elliot Anderson along with Declan Rice and sacrifice maybe a Harry Kane, Rodgers, or Gordon? Like, if that's more like it. This has been a very disappointing defeat. It's not like that England lost to a better team. This Argentina team is nowhere near better than England or Spain. And I hope Spain wins the World Cup, because that's going to show that Spain are a far better team. And even if England team went to the final, they wouldn't have won the final, because Spain are much better at playing their own game and making the opposition play their own game. This was England's best chance. This was England's best chance to win a World Cup. It started from Gareth Southgate's days. There were 2 European final defeats, one to Italy, one to Spain. They got out of the quarterfinals of the last World Cup. They have reached the semifinals. And I think this is the end of it. I think in the next World Cup, England will not have a good chance. Germany going to rebuild. Brazil going to rebuild. Italy going to rebuild. Germany under Klopp will be different. I mean, I'm going to tell you this much. It's going to be very different. No sitting back. No protecting the lead. It's going to be heavy metal football. The Euros, well, I don't think so. England's going to have a chance. Even Portugal's going to be different in the next World Cup. It's happening in Portugal, Spain, and Morocco, and a few games in Argentina. This was England's chance. And Thomas Tuchel blew it. We were so hell-bent on like, oh, if FIFA gets involved and they make a controversial call at this game. No, it was England's own manager who made a controversial call, or he just made sure that England does not win this game. And then he has the audacity to say this is their best game that they played. He has no regrets. Come on. Who is more dumb? Is he dumb, or the FA are dumber? Because the FA gave him a contract that runs until the next World Cup. What the actual hell is this? How do you give somebody a contract when this World Cup is not finished yet? Brazil did that with Ancelotti. I'm sure they're thinking twice about that. USA might do the same with Pochettino, but USA didn't do it yet. They wanted to see how the tournament goes, how the manager perform, how the players perform. Like the best chance for England was this World Cup. Any sensible manager would have won this game. They would have, after taking the lead, they would have seen this game out. But no, Thomas Tuchel wanted full Italian mode. We score a goal, we defend with 12 players, 11 players. 12 players the goalpost. Disappointing. Very disappointing. I hate to say it, it's the same old England, different manager. The England people crapped on Gareth Southgate. This was worse than Gareth Southgate. You think that you're going to defend like this? You have a Gabriel and a Saliba to bail you out and win those headers on the crosses that were coming into the box? No, you don't. There's a reason why certain teams in the Premier League don't win a lot by parking the bus. And you try to park the bus against an Argentina team led by Lionel Messi, who has quicker feet than Harry Kane or Elliot Anderson at the age of 39. Elliot Anderson is probably 23 years old and Kane is 32. He has quick feet. Forget pace. He has quick feet than the entire England team. And you try to sit back and give him space. This has been beyond disappointing for England, for the English Premier League. Now, it might be a passing of the torch if Yamal wins with Spain, or if Messi wins, it's going to be greatest of all time status cemented. No question, no doubt. Back-to-back World Cup wins. Yes, down the line there have been some controversy, some major controversy for Argentina. But this was England's chance to shut it all out. They didn't. They choked. And that's all on Thomas Tuchel. That's all on Thomas Tuchel. This is not team's fault. The team contained Lionel Messi for 80 freaking minutes. Elliot Anderson man-marked Messi, dispossessed Messi. And as soon as Gordon went out, or he went full on defensive mode, they just couldn't keep the ball. They couldn't keep possession. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. Same old England, same old Achilles heel, same old garbage manager. Well, it's never coming home, but the players are going home. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.